Welcome to Juneau, a city of superlatives and surprises. Alaska's remote capital isn't just another pretty face with stunning scenery, it's a living blend of wild places and wild stories. Nestled between mountains, sea, and ancient forests, Juneau's got no roads in or out, meaning every trip here feels like entering another world altogether. Today, I'll share Juneau's very best, ranking from awe-inspiring glaciers and untamed wildlife encounters to hidden relics of the gold rush and quirky modern must-sees. Pack your sense of adventure and curiosity, because by the end of this deep dive, you'll know exactly how, step by step and turn by turn, you can experience the absolute best that Juneau offers. Let's count down the top 10 things to do in Juneau, Alaska, plus 2 unforgettable bonus stops that every traveler should see. Number 10. The Mendenhall Glacier isn't just Juneau's postcard, it's a living legend, a 13.6-mile-long river of ancient blue ice that you can almost touch. Tucked within the 17-million-acre Tongass National Forest, this glacier is one of America's only drive-up glaciers, and the visitor center is the perfect launch pad for exploring its raw power and serene landscapes. Fun facts. The glacier is about 3,000 years old and, due to climate change, has retreated more than 1.75 miles since 1929. It's home to rare ice caves that glow a vivid, otherworldly blue, best explored on guided tours for safety. Scientists monitor the glacier closely, making it a hotbed of climate research. Trip tips. Summer is peak season, come early in the morning or late in the afternoon to dodge the crowds. The visitor center offers interactive displays, panoramic viewing platforms, and is wheelchair accessible. Don't miss the Nugget Falls Trail, an easy round-trip hike to a thunderous, 377-foot waterfall where you'll stand mere yards from both the falls and the glacier. Number 9. Juneau Whale Watching Tours. Few places on Earth offer such easy, intimate access to the ocean's giants. Juneau is the hot spot for whale watching. Its protected, food-rich waters attract humpback whales in big numbers all summer. Fun facts. From May to September, you're virtually guaranteed to see humpbacks. Juneau tour operators boast 99% plus sighting rates. Humpbacks can weigh 33 tons and are famous for their acrobatic breaches and bubble net feeding displays, a coordinated, spiraling team hunt unique to Alaska. Orcas, sea lions, harbor seals, and bald eagles often join the show. Trip tips. Tours typically run 2 to 4 hours, departing from Auk Bay, a short, scenic drive from downtown. Dress in layers, the cabins are heated, but the best views are on deck. Bring a camera with a zoom, and consider binoculars for spotting distant tails and spouts. Number 8. Alaska State Museum. Step inside this modern museum and you'll time travel from the Ice Age to the Space Age, across Tlingit, Haida, and Tsimshian cultures, Russian settlers, and the gold rush to statehood. Fun facts. The collection has soared from 5,500 to over 27,000 objects since the 1980s. The permanent exhibits include a full-scale Tlingit clan house, a Bristol Bay double-ender fishing boat, and the Wonderwall of Alaskan wildlife. It's the only place in Alaska to see artifacts representing every major native group from the entire state in one building. Trip tips. Plan for 1 to 2 hours, even more if you're a history buff. Free for kids, adults pay around $14 in summer, $7 in winter. Guided tours are available, and the shop features Alaska-made crafts. Number 7. Glacier Bay National Park and Preserve. No spot in Alaska rewrites your idea of wilderness like Glacier Bay. Though a day trip from Juneau, by boat, cruise, or air, it's a can't-miss for bucket list seekers. Fun facts. The park is part of a 25-million-acre UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of the largest international protected areas on Earth. It's home to over 1,000 glaciers, 40-plus mammal species, and some of the world's fastest-moving ice flows. Glacier Bay witnessed the world's largest recorded tidal wave, 1,720 feet tall, created by a landslide and mega tsunami in 1958. Trip tips. Visit via day cruise from Juneau or stay overnight at Glacier Bay Lodge in Gustavus. Watch for calving glaciers, icebergs crashing into the sea, whales, sea otters, puffins, and, if you're lucky, rare glacier bears. Ranger programs, guided walks, and scientific cruises are offered from late spring through early fall. Visited by John Muir in the late 1800s and Hunat Tlingit since ancient times, the bay's story is one of radical change. Glaciers retreated 65 miles in under 250 years after the Little Ice Age. Today, Glacier Bay is a living laboratory for climate research. Number 6. Alaska State Capitol. Unlike any other in America, Alaska's capital blends the practical and the historic. No dome, no grand lawns, just a working, 6-floor symbol of Alaskans' independent spirit, right in downtown. Fun facts. Built in 1931, this was originally a federal and territorial building before statehood in 1959. The columns and trim are marble, quarried locally from Prince of Wales Island. Don't miss the lobby's Elizabeth Peretrovich statue, a key figure in America's civil rights movement. Tlingit, Russian, and American influences all shaped this place. Learn why Juneau became capital after a gold-fueled rivalry with Sitka, and why it's still the only state capital not reachable by road. Number 5. Glacier Gardens Rainforest Adventure. If you've ever wanted to walk inside a real Alaskan temperate rainforest, with a whimsical twist, this is for you. Glacier Gardens boasts 50 acres of lush wilderness, elaborate flower towers, and panoramic mountain views. Fun facts. The flower towers are upside-down trees, their root balls planted skyward and blooming with hundreds of colorful annuals, a quirky local marvel named America's Most Interesting Landmark by Reader's Digest in 2012. The property began as a stream restoration project, then blossomed into a unique botanical garden. A live eagle cam streams from an actual eagle's nest in the garden. Trip tips. Take the guided covered cart tour, about 60 to 90 minutes, up Thunder Mountain to 580-foot summits overlooking Juneau, Mendenhall Valley, and Chilkat Mountains. Tours run May through October. Dress in layers, it's often wet and cool. Good for families, older visitors, and anyone who loves gardens, birds, or rainforests. Travel guide info, located about 7 miles from downtown along Glacier Highway, take a city bus, cab, or shore excursion. Number 4. Juneau Douglas City Museum and Last Chance Mining Museum. Here's your shortcut to Juneau's wild gold rush past and modern community spirit, a two-museum combo in the heart of town, perfect for anyone curious or traveling with kids. Fun facts. The City Museum resides in the former Territorial Veterans Memorial Building, the actual site where Alaska's 49-star flag was first flown in 1959. Interactive mining exhibits let you see and feel what made Juneau the largest gold-producing district in the Western Hemisphere. The Last Chance Mining Museum features the original compressor for the Alaska Juneau Gold Mining Company and an entire historic mining camp. Trip tips. At the City Museum, watch the 26-minute Juneau, City Built on Gold documentary. Locals rave about it. Take a volunteer-led 90-minute walking tour of downtown history or the Gold Camp for a deeper dive. At Last Chance, pan for gold in Gold Creek, walk the Perseverance Trail, and see vintage mining equipment. Open seasonal afternoons, cash only. Number 3. Historic Taku Glacier Lodge. Step into a living legend. This century-old log lodge sits across the Taku River from a gleaming wall of blue ice, and is accessible only by scenic floatplane flight from Juneau. Fun facts. Dr. Harry Devine, a tireless frontier doctor, built the original twin glacier camp here in 1923. Legendary owner Mary Joyce became a Depression-era icon by dogsledding 1,000 miles to Fairbanks, in 1935, solo. The lodge has hosted everyone from famous bush pilots to presidents, with stories and wildlife, including resident black bears, that keep guests coming back. Trip tips. The iconic Taku Lodge Feast and 5 Glacier Seaplane Tour is a true Alaska experience. See 5 glaciers by air, land in the wild, enjoy a salmon bake, and spot bears from the porch. Don't miss the original dog sled or Mary Joyce's adventure memorabilia on display. Go in summer and book well in advance, it's a small operation and fills up fast. Number 2. Downtown Juneau. Juneau's compact historic center is packed with late Victorian and turn-of-the-century buildings, buzzing seafood joints, colorful galleries, and quirky shops along South Franklin Street and the harborfront streets. Fun facts. The Juneau Downtown Historic District is a National Register site with over 40 historic properties, many still in active use. You can still visit the Alaska Steam Laundry, built in 1901, the iconic Red Dog Saloon, and the cozy St. Nicholas Russian Orthodox Church, since 1894. Whale sculptures, plinkett art, and public murals dot the walkways. Make sure to find the massive 3-story mural honoring Elizabeth Peratrovich. Trip tips. Pick up a free walking map at any of 4 info centers, don't miss the Governor's Mansion, see Alaska Heritage Institute, and local artisan shops. Stop at Tracy's Crab Shack for king crab legs, Deckhand Dave's for fish tacos, and the Hangar on the Wharf for a seat with a water view. Look for Silver Hand certified native art for authentic local crafts. Number 1. Red Dog Saloon. At the heart of it all, the Red Dog Saloon is more than just a bar, it's an institution brimming with sawdust floors, swinging doors, and a living history of Juneau's rowdy gold rush days. Fun facts. Wyatt Earp's actual gun, left behind on his way to Nome, is still displayed behind the bar. Sawdust still covers the floor as a nod to frontier bar tradition. Early days saw Ragtime Hattie playing piano in white gloves and a silver dollar halter top, while tourists were lured from the docks by a mule with a sign, "Follow my ass to the Red Dog." Trip tips. Signature drink. Order a duck fart shot, a local legend. Come at lunch to hear live music and peer at the walls, lined with mining relics, furs, and international paper bills stuck there by visitors from around the world. There's a next-door mercantile for all your official Red Dog merch needs. Bonus, Mount Roberts Tramway and Taku Whale Sculpture, Whale Fountain. Not ready for the adventure to end? Here are 2 must-see stops that make Juneau extra special. Mount Roberts Tramway, Goldbelt Tram. Ride the tram 1,800 feet up from downtown for sweeping views of Gastineau Channel, the city, and far-off mountains. At the summit, hiking trails, totem poles, a rescued bald eagle, a theater with Tlingit cultural shows, and the Timberline Bar and Grill for a meal with a view. Taku Whale Fountain, Juneau Whale Project Sculpture. This 25-foot bronze sculpture shows a breaching humpback whale, backdropped by marine life sprays in Overstreet Park, right beside the harbor. It's a feast for photographers, especially at night, when the fountain is illuminated. If you love this deep dive into Juneau, Alaska, don't forget to like, comment, and hit subscribe for more insider travel guides and epic top 10s, right here on Destination Deca with me, Adam. What place from today's list surprised you most, or have you visited any of these hidden gems? Drop your thoughts and wildest Alaska stories in the comments below. And if you're planning a trip to Alaska, check out the description for links, bonus tips, and recommended tour operators. Wherever your travels take you, may they be as big, bold, and unforgettable as the Alaskan wild. See you next time, and happy adventuring!